Straight on.
Straight. The great divide. Them ends and us begins. The Guardian gives way to the sun.
Which way now?
First left. Look at them. Where are the antimacassars of my youth? You ever read Raymond Chandler?
Who?
Chandler.
No, never heard of him.
He says, down those mean streets a man must go. Left. Mean streets. Had these in mind. Alhambra Cinema.
Where?
It used to be on that corner. Looked just like a mosque. That was till we got a mosque.
No, which way?
Round and to the right. Your neighbourly family planning clinic? Used to be a picture framing gallery. Who needs pictures when you've got your floodlit interuterine coil? Sexual access takes the waiting out of wanting.
Much further?
No, nearly there. Chez Nous, No Place Like Home, The Wonder of Woolies, James Bond rules, okay. God, what a thing education is. Do you remember the Whistling Errand Boy?
Yeah, where now?
Halfway down on the left. There she is. My little grey home in the west. Of what?
The blue door?
No, she's as blue as Mrs. Thatcher's eyes. No, this side, just here.
Good solid houses.
For good, solid people. Genuine mock Tudor, circa 35.
See you Monday, Jack.
No, come in, say hello.
Another time, Jack.
No, I insist.
I'm whacked, honest.
I won't hear of it.
It's been a tough week.
One quick one.
3:30.
Well, why not? It's a Saturday. Come in, say hello to Betty. She hears a lot about you. Now you can give her your version.
Well, look...
Just a quickie. Come on. She's changed the locks. Always threatening to. Ah, Eureka. Funny. Betty! Bet?
Not in.
No note.
Oh, she's obviously been gone a couple of days.
Oh. Come on, let's go through. It smells sort of damp. That's the word. You could grow mushrooms under those stairs.
Oh.
Well, make yourself at home. Pee in the bath. "12-year-old malt, yes?
All right, Jack.
Payola. Morton's Cranes.
None of that this year.
You see their half-year figures?
Mm.
Well, here's to some good orders, eh?
I'll let go of that, Jack. Shouldn't you check?
Check? How do you mean?
Well, she could have drowned herself in the bath, electrocuted herself in the kitchen.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, of course. Hang about, I won't be a sec.
Nothing. Not a whisker.
Wednesday. And you left, what, Tuesday afternoon?
So where is she? I mean, people don't just...
Gone to Mum's?
No, Mum. Pegged it years ago.
Friends? Accident.
What?
Accident. While out shopping.
A morbid devil, aren't you? First it's the dreaded
Realistic.
electricity.
Well, she could be on a life support machine somewhere, identity unknown.
No, not Betty. She's got labels stuck all over her. Kidneys to go here, heart there, corneas someplace else. Like a Chinese takeaway. Wouldn't need life support so much as a master butcher.
Yeah, well, I hate to look as though I'm drinking and running, but I've
Oh,
got...
I'll sort it out, don't worry.
You got my number?
Sure.
Well, see you Monday then, Jack.
Follow-up's in the post by 6 p.m.
I'll hold you to that. Well, thanks again for this, Trevor. Pleasure.
You haven't seen Betty by any chance?
No.
I've been away.
Brum.
Yeah, just got back and, well, she's not there.
Hasn't been anyone there since Tuesday.
You sure?
Milkman told me to stop delivering. Was piling up on the doorstep.
Well, you didn't see her leave.
No. Wouldn't just up and go without so much as a note, would she?
She has done. Yeah, well, sorry to bother you.
There was a delivery.
Delivery?
Yeah, I opened up the back for them.
Delivery of what?
Keep 'em watered, he said.
Keep what watered?
Lawn turf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at last. Thanks very much. Yes? It's yours. It's me. It does to me. I don't know. Oh, I haven't a clue. She's just not here. Of course. I'm sure. We were very busy. I haven't done anything.
I'm coming round.
Wasting your time. A purse?
Not a purse. The purse. Her purse. Or do I need to spell it out?
Oh, spell it out. Stink nothing.
Where would she go without her purse? Building Society book, toothbrush, lipstick, her favourite, pink coral, her sleeping pills, and her rosary. And you expect me to believe that she's gone off somewhere?
I don't give a sod what you believe.
No money, no access to any. Well, it wasn't a joint account, was it? No, it wouldn't be. People don't just disappear, you know.
Well, she has.
Don't believe it.
Happens all the time.
Not to my sister, it doesn't.
Ah, the Watts family closes ranks.
She's my sister. I want to know what's happened to her. I'm going to know.
It might surprise you, but I also have an interest in knowing.
There's just one difference, though, Jack. One of us doesn't know where she is.
Well, sort it out and then call me back. Sooner the better.
Trouble in River City?
Said they could make a base plate cheaper as a casting than they could fabricate it.
And they couldn't.
The bloody things have warped.
Should hate a warp base plate.
Weather's a bit on the tight side today, Mrs. White.
Yes. Never knew there was so much in it. These letters, I've done a top and two in case you wanted a copy for the McRae file.
Good on you, sport.
And according to my follow-up system, we've still had no reply from the... Stop it.
Why?
Puts me off.
Off what?
We've still had no reply from the Canadian lawyers re the rights on the Earth levels.
Now, when did we write?
Oh, the 9th.
We'll give them a reminder. How's your sex life?
Strictly minor key since Birmingham.
I tried to call you last night.
What happened?
Oh, I got the well-known Chinaman, you know who.
He said something about a wrong number.
Furbank's funeral parlour. I always ask for them.
You don't.
Cross my heart.
You haven't got one. How did Betty like her present?
Well, that's why I was calling.
She didn't. Oh, well, Angie girl, you never did have no taste.
She's done a bunk.
What?
Abracadabra. Hey, presto. Gone.
When?
Who knows?
Funny.
Very.
She ever threatened to do this?
No, never.
Did she leave a note?
Note. Not even a piece of silver.
Why do you look like that?
I always look like this when one of my wives walks out.
Seriously? What do you think's happened?
I reckon she's left me.
I wish Bob would do the same.
Surprised? Yeah, I'd say we're surprised.
But not that surprised.
Inspector, I'm not sure how you measure degrees of surprise.
Would shocked have been a better word.
No, surprised.
You drove him home.
Correct.
Where'd you been?
Birmingham, exhibition centre.
Doesn't he have a car?
Of course he owns a car. It's company policy, save pennies. We share a car, managing director flies everywhere on Concord. Good night, Anne.
You went into the house.
Yeah, for a drink.
Is that your idea or his?
It's very much his idea.
What do you mean by that, sir?
Well, 4 nights away, I wanted to get home, naturally. He insisted I went in.
Insisted. Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, he did everything... Hello, still working?
Yes.
He did everything he could to get me in there. Sort of twisting my arm. Never stopped talking as we approached the house. Yeah.
What about?
Oh, nothing special. Semi-facetious, yeah. Running it off, know what I mean?
Not exactly, no.
Or cracking jokes about the area. Shay knew.
Jokes.
Or sending it up. You going down, love?
Out of character?
Hmm?
Put on.
Yeah, I'd say so. I wasn't listening to a lot of it, had my eyes on the road, but it was, I don't know. Seemed forced.
Tom, what you having?
No, not just now, thanks.
What? Since when? Are you off the sauce?
No, I'm just finishing off.
How's Pat?
Oh, she's okay.
We could go tonight.
No wonder they call it the ballroom. We could go today. She disappeared.
Why do you keep bringing that up?
I don't, do I?
Only every chance you get.
Every time I do, you blank it. Anything else, senor?
Irish coffee?
No, thanks.
Cointreau, Grand Marnier?
Nothing, thank you.
No, thanks. The Tia Maria, yesterday.
Okay, so you worked in a wine shop.
My grant was fees and 40 quid. Those were the days.
You know there's been a lot of chat at work.
Chad?
About you and Betty.
No, I didn't know. Well, what they've been saying?
Rumours. Theories about what's happened to her. Where she is. Why?
Maybe I should go to the police.
Too late.
You think?
Sure.
You're probably right.
Why didn't you go to the police?
Oh, didn't see much point.
Well, if you lose something, you want it found.
Oh, I don't want it found.
Jack, for God's sake, don't go shouting that around.
I'm not shouting.
Well, it would have been a smart thing to do.
You're right, it would. But I'm not very good at doing the smart thing. Get the bill?
Who am I tonight?
Jensen's crane hire.
Thank you, Jensen's crane.
Told you.
Dead easy.
No one saw you.
You're full of hot chocolate and dirty dreams.
What you imagined?
Nothing like.
The fireplace is the Berlin Wall. Now, all this side, the Philip Marlowe books, the stereo, the drinks, records, that's me. Male chauvinism. This side, that is her. The Sunday supplement chair, the magazines, the sewing basket, the fruit bowl.
You don't eat fruit?
I pour myself a drink. She immediately starts to peel an orange. The foulest smelling oranges she can find.
Deliberate?
What do you think?
She doesn't drink.
Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't... Well, there's lots of things she doesn't do.
Not even when the moon is blue?
I have to be very, very blue. I did her once. She only had 2 oranges. I had the best part of a bottle of Bells.
What happened?
The dreaded migraine. Eddie Waring's early bath.
Where's that?
Brighton. I love people who do what they're told.
What shit, sailor?
What do you think if I slipped upstairs and switched on the electric blanket?
I think you've suddenly gone tired or cold or both.
Frivolity, Mrs. White, will get you nowhere.
Jack, you are switched on.
What's wrong?
I can't.
Why not?
Not here, not in this house.
What's wrong with it?
It's hers. It's her house. It's her... Oh, no, I'm sorry. It gives me the creeps.
Imagination.
Look, I'm not kinky. I don't do 3-ups.
What?
Her. She'd be watching. She'd be peering over the end of the bed.
Rubbish.
can feel her everywhere, like a ghost. How can you be so...
So what?
Well, aren't you curious?
Curious?
Yes. Where is she? What's happened to her? If you're not curious, there has to be a reason. It can only be because you know what's happened.
Yes?
Apologies for coming round the back. We hammered on the front. Obviously, you couldn't hear us.
You police?
What makes you ask that, sir? Expecting us, were you?
You look like police. They always travel in twos.
That's in case one of us forgets the way back. Ah, Detective Inspector Grindon. Detective Sergeant Harris. New lawn. I always promised myself one.
How long have you been planning it, sir?
Planning what?
Long.
A few months.
Funny time of year to do it.
Fairly level, was it?
Not bad.
Big gardener.
Not really.
What about Mrs. Buchus, then, sir?
What about her?
Well, she seems to have got herself lost, and no one's looking for her. Week last Tuesday.
Apparently.
Yeah. You were in Birmingham at the NEC.
That's right.
Why didn't you report it, sir? You must have had reasons.
Makes you look such a Burke. His wife walks out. Oldest gag in the book.
Who's the Gemini?
She is.
The fickle twins. Thank you. You worried about her, sir?
Oh, I'm more curious and worried.
No great love match, eh? Wagner wouldn't need rewrite Tristan.
Inspector, you've been asking around. You know the score.
Light-footed, he's not.
Who told you?
Told us?
About Betty.
Oh! Wouldn't serve any purpose if you knew that, sir.
Joyce, her sister.
I don't believe I know the lady. So, like it says on your side fence, where is Mrs. Buchus?
I've no idea.
A list of her friends?
What about it?
You could provide one.
Yeah, I think so.
Address book?
Probably.
Dan will need a recent photo. Also your car.
What for?
And your passport plus clothes.
All of them? Am I a suspect?
Excuse me, sir.
Apparently no clothes missing.
Yeah.
No suitcase. Purse is still there. Bank book.
So what's she living on, sir? Living on, living off, living in.
Toothbrush. Makeup.
If I caused her disappearance...
Sorry, sir. You were saying.
No, doesn't matter.
Does to you.
If I'd caused her disappearance, well, don't you think I'd have made it more convincing?
Bung a few things in a bag.
Yeah, why not?
To do what with?
Dump 'em.
Bit obvious. This way's different, more original.
Is that you, Mr. Buchus? Original. Different. Local firms supply the turf.
Lewis, the garden shop.
I wonder if they kept a note of when you ordered it.
The brickwork behind this fire, sir. Yeah. Looks new.
Your handiwork, sir?
Yeah.
When?
September. It might have been October.
Looks fresher than that. Do you have any sand and cement at the moment, sir?
The remains of that bag in the garage.
I'll collect it later, sir.
You and Mrs. Buchus had a tiff. Right, bust up.
When?
Weekend before you went away.
Did we?
That frequently.
Well, I didn't log our tiffs, as you call them.
Note, Sergeant, how Mr. Buchus says didn't log our tiffs, not don't log them.
What does that prove?
A lot of shouting went on this tiff.
Has been known.
I wonder if, on the agenda, was the name Mrs. White.
No comment.
You returned home last Saturday. Your wife isn't here. And nearly a week later, you've done nothing about it.
She chose to leave.
You don't know that.
That's true, I don't.
The clean, easy man could have put her in his sample case for all you know. You're so disinterested. You couldn't lift that phone and dial 999. Or do I mean disinterested? Yeah, get the clothes to the lab.
Excuse me, sir.
And I want forensic to go over the house. from your garage. Know what it is? What is it?
Lime.
Slaked? Doesn't destroy, you know. Preserves flesh.
It's for the garden. Yes.
Any reason?
The soil.
What about it?
It's to counteract acidity.
What made the soil acid in the first place?
Too much leaf mould.
You've got an answer for every question, haven't you, Mr. Buchus? Every question but one. Last Christmas, remember? Firm's annual party and dance. You were invited with wife. You took another woman, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Mrs. Rosemary Jackson.
Oh, my God, it's 5 months since Rosie left. She lives in Wiltshire.
Dorset. Husband lost his job.
Have you nothing to do but check up on me?
Home Office, you know. Use house flies to detect buried remains. Doesn't work so well in winter.
What's the latest on the mixer base plates, Jack?
You know they were warped.
Of course I know. And I know we're behind on delivery, and I know if we lose this order, we're in trouble.
Well, I've talked to them.
Suggesting what?
That they fabricate them.
And?
They're trying.
You mention overtime, night shifts, extra welders.
Not specifically.
Well, do so. Send them a telex.
Now?
Now. Jack, why are you wearing those clothes?
Please have my other ones.
Look, Jack, what you do with your private life is your concern. But don't involve the company.
Have I?
The police are in and out of here like rats on a rope.
I'm sorry.
RP sent for me yesterday.
Not amused.
I've told you before, Jack. Not on your own doorstep. It's not clever.
Well,
It's like one my wife wore.
no, it's not like it. It is it.
And the sweater? Well, where did you find them? Where?
You really don't know.
If I knew, I wouldn't ask.
Under your lawn.
No. I don't believe it. I dug that myself.
Did you?
I sieved it, raked it every foot. Well, someone must have put them there.
Someone.
Yes.
Frightened of you. Oh, she was. Scared, witless.
That's not true.
Told the neighbours.
I don't believe it.
Statements. Told her sister time after time.
Sure, she never said one word on my behalf. Never.
A priest. She even discussed it with him.
I'm not a Catholic. I'm not one of the flock.
Do you think he invented it? Him? The sister?
It
Neighbours?
wasn't like that.
Stick out your hands. Now. Both of them. In the comfort of your home, I call you sir, I treat you with deference, with respect. Here, though, it's different. This is my home. And the sun doesn't set in here until I tell it to. Do you understand? Let's have your version of the marriage.
It worked. That's all I can say.
Worked for you.
Yeah,
What about her?
for both of us. If you asked her, you want to end it, get shut of him, she'd have said no.
So where is she, Jack? What have you done with her?
Oh, God, how many more times?
Hampshire police. Unidentified woman pulled out of the Solent, yes? Unknown female, buried yesterday in Reading, is that it?
I don't know. For God's sake, why don't you trust me? Believe me. Yes? Hello? Hello? Who is this?
Where is she, Buchus? What have you done with her? Carved her up, have you? Fed her to the pigs? Kill her.
I'm a busy man, Mr. Yeah, never even finished my cocoa last
You're not so
night.
busy you don't advertise.
Oh, you know how it is. Those things go in weeks in advance.
My wife. She's missing.
Yes, you told me, Mr. Bacchus.
Buchus.
Buchus? Sorry, the old eyes are not so, look, sir, let's be realists.
Let's.
The fuzz can't find
I
her.
haven't. I don't know about can't.
Okay, but there's 20,000 of them in the Met Force, give or take a few fallen arches and broken heads. Holmes' inquiries consists of one man, yours truly. And contrary to popular belief, I do not have access to the police computer at Hendon, and there is no friendly DI down at the local Nick Lustig to mark my card
The
for
point, Mr. Holmes, the point.
me. The missing person. It's like a hole-in-one. Happens to other people. Something you read about.
You won't take the case.
Of course I'll take it. Pay me and I'll go look for the Himalayan Yeti in Knightsbridge. Chances are I won't find him, of course, but then the chances are I won't find Mrs. Bacchus either.
Buchus.
Oh, Buchus.
What would you recommend?
Advertise in the press. Try to Sally Ann. They're the Salvation Army. They're pretty hot at finding people. Unless, of course...
Unless what?
Unless it's going through the motions time.
What's that mean?
Well, maybe you need to, impress somebody. I mean, impress them that you really are looking. You get my drift?
No.
Well, let's say you know I can't find her, like no one can find her, ever again. But to convince, say, the law that you believe she's still around sniffing gooseberries, you hire me. Start paying out your hard-earned. Now, if that's the case, just give me the nod and I'll start looking, but not looking too hard. You dig?
God's sake. What do I have to do to get someone to believe me?
done with her?
Where is she, Jack?
How long have you been planning?
I want to know what's happened to her.
I can feel her everywhere. Like a ghost.
What have you done with her? Where is she?
So where is she?
Where is she, Jack?
What have you done with her, Jack?
What have you done with her?
Murderer.
One egg or two? Your tea's made.
Where have you been?
Been?
What's happening?
What?
Last night it was empty. There was nothing, just nothing.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I wanted some milk.
No, we've always got milk. 2 silver, 1 gold Saturdays.
Oh, my God.
You all right, Jack? What's the matter? Puzzled? Confused? Don't know your ass from your elbow. Ah. Now you know what it's like. What the marital guidebooks call the old runaround. Not fun, is it? Maybe you can guess what it was like for me all those years. Waiting for Jack the lad, the well-known rooster, to come back from servicing the local chicks. Yet another spot of typist blossoming like Cinderella into a one-night princess. Wondering whose thighs you were parting tonight. Wondering if maybe you'd gone forever. Maybe you'd never come back. How did it feel, killer?
You bitch.
Oh, Jack, you could do better than that. Where's your machismo? Leave it under the bed, did you? As soon as she thought you were free, didn't want to know you, did she? Couldn't see a bum for dust. I like that, I told you. Always ready to play. In someone else's garden. Talking of gardens, police good value, isn't it?
Bitch.
Thought so. Got a ball and chain of her own. Why let someone else get away with it?
You planned it.
Took months. Best part of 2 years, I'd say.
Why?
Why? You have to ask why. Oh, you poor muggy.
Get fed up with me, will you?
Don't flatter yourself. Fed up? Fed up with me. Fed up, ashamed, sick. First I used to think your every word was gold, fresh minted, straight from the morning headlines. Always did what you wanted me to, never consulted. Just walked over, like a doormat. Last 5 years I've been nothing more than a char in my own home. Opinions, thoughts, tastes, ideas. Tracking around behind you like the rear end of a pantomime horse. Oh. Suddenly a voice said, enough. I needed an answer. Where the hell is Betty Buchus? Well, I found out, didn't I? She's alive and well. And kicking. you tell me? I didn't know if I could trust you. What? No, not like that. I should hope not. I just didn't know if you'd be able to carry it off. You devil. I don't know where you went, but it suits you. You look 20 years younger. If you could have seen his face, if I lived to be 1,000. What about, well, you know, things like sleeping pills? Repeat prescriptions saved up just enough to see me through. What are you going to tell the police? All taken care of and easy. Hot flushes, early change of blood, dizzy spells, palpitations. What do they know? Makes a change from shoplifting in marks. They believe you, of course. Drove me home, big rover. Fresh-faced PC. I nearly asked him in. Well, he'd have come. That's why I didn't ask. Sweet, Signora? You bet. Put for two. We like the chariot, Mario. 200 miles of beautiful beaches stretching along the magnificent blue Mediterranean. Ben Al Medina, right?
Never heard of it.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Oh, they all do in the brochure.
Cynic.
What does it say about Legionnaire's disease? Is that guaranteed or an optional extra?
The great sweep of sand at Playa de Palma. That sounds nice. What do we want, Jack? The quiet or the lively? Car hire included.
No, I bet.
If your holiday falls within the hire of a seat 600 or
Fiat, not seat.
Fiat.
Spanish for Fiat.
Really?
Yes.
You must forgive me. I haven't travelled much. They're right. Does broaden the mind. Not a quarter of a way through the first brochure. Free holidays for children.
We don't have any.
So we don't. The Hotel Creta Maris looks smashing.
Where's that?
30 minutes from Heracleon.
Which is where?
Crete. See? Now you know something.
There's something else I know. We're not made of money.
Oh, by the way, I've made an appointment for the man to fix the double glazing.
Thrilled.
They also do replacement windowsills.
I'm sure they do.
Will you be able to fix that? Or
Yeah, I'll fix it.
why did they unbreak it?
I imagine they thought I'd pushed you up.
Oh, the bits that weren't up the chimney were under the lawn.
I guess.
I can just see them in those tall helmets and shiny uniforms. You never believe they were so imaginative.
You'll never be able to pull it again, you know.
What?
You won't get the coppers digging up that lawn a second time.
True. Then somehow I don't think I'll need to do it again. Free carafe of wine with all meals. Oh, you'd enjoy that. Wonder if it includes breakfast. Sardinia. Sounds lovely. As wild and unspoiled as when the Carthaginians Venetians first fell in love with it many years ago. Little harbour restaurants that serve saccasola, a soup made from 12 different varieties of fish.
Yes, Mrs. Adams.
I wondered if Betty was there.
Sorry.
Oh.
There's something I can do?
I needed a witness, you see. My signature. I thought Betty...
Well, let me do it.
Would you?
Why not? Whereabouts?
Just here.
Buchus, company executive. And the date is the 24th, isn't it? There we are.
Thank you. Where is she?
Betty. Done another of her Indian rope tricks. Vanished into thin air. Same as last time.
Dennis Quilley stars in next Saturday's night thriller tale of organised crime and terror. Next tonight, a complete change of mood as we head for the Working Man's Club to catch the comedians at work.